What's up? This is Jackson Wang from China. I'm on Zach Shang's show. Based on what we talked about, you'll have to watch it, please.
Let's do this. Zach Sang Show.
Why don't you join me?
Do you really mean?
Yeah, why not?
I feel like people are gonna want to see you by yourself up there.
I
feel
want
like
to see you.
I'm gonna take away from you.
Also, Dan is wearing very short shorts, and I feel like if he gets comfortable on that couch,
Do you want to join?
No.
Okay.
And here, I'm going to be honest with you. I would join, and maybe you can understand this or not, but I think you can as an artist. And what we do here is I'm just very meticulous, and that microphone just doesn't sound good for my voice. I sound the best
Right there. Okay.
right here,
Got
right
it.
now, speaking.
I got rejected.
No.
Do you feel lonely on the couch
A little bit.
by yourself?
Yes, a little bit.
Well, Jackson Wang, I'm always right here. I'm just an arm's length away.
Got it. Okay, then.
Come on.
I get it. Don't make me feel better. Yeah.
Well, hello, beautiful human. We got Dan here.
Hey.
But we welcome to the studio.
Thank you
Jackson
very
Wang.
much.
Hey.
Thank you very much. This is Jackson Wang from China. I'm very excited, very blessed to be here today. Thank you. Thank you for inviting me. Thank you.
Do you genuinely feel like you are blessed?
Yes. Especially just living every day and, doing music, doing what I love every day and have all the people, support and showing love to me.
Hey,
Yes.
have you ever, you sold out your birthday party in 98 seconds. Have you ever,
Yeah.
which is wild, bro.
I'm blessed. I'm very blessed. It's much love in China. And that's the motivation for me, just to go harder every time.
That's what fuels it? Is the fact that you know that there's so many people on the other side caring?
Yes, and supporting whatever decision that I make.
Have you ever asked yourself why you?
That's why I said I'm blessed. that's why I'm blessed. So first of all, I'll tell you a little bit about myself, my story. I grew up. I'm born and raised in China, Hong Kong, China, and from this sport family. My dad used to be a former Olympian fencer.
And your
My
mom a
mom's a gymnast. Yes, and my brother is actually a rugby player in Australia, and so growing up in this family, I started fencing when I was 10. And then 2011, I was preparing myself for London Olympic Games. And then I had a scholarship offer from Stanford. And that was going well. And then, but I still had this music dream as a kid that I want to perform. I want to do my music. I started in GarageBand, if you know GarageBand?
Like the video game?
Yeah, no, the GarageBand, the
Oh my
Mac.
God, dude, the Mac software, bro.
Yeah, and then I just told myself, why not just give it a shot? Then I gave everything up, went to Korea as a trainee in a K-pop entertainment company, and I started out there. And I finally debuted in 2014 in a K-pop group, GOT7. And after 2 years, and I'm back in China doing my solo music, doing my solo activities. Yeah, and till this point, at first, I actually started out in Korea to the public as a variety show character. That I hosted a lot of shows. I went on different reality TV programs.
Did you do that before music or after GOT7?
GOT7 is still going on.
Got it.
When I first debuted, people recognized Jackson as a funny character that's in a lot of variety shows, and they didn't even know I do music. And then I just, to a point where I thought, the image that I have isn't. I didn't go to Korea. I went to Korea because of music. At that point, I was just asking myself, is this what I really want? And then that's when I decided to, I should stop. Maybe stop for a while. To all the variety programs and reality TV shows. Maybe I should, just give it a break, and then I should focus on my music side. And that's when I got back to China and started everything. I made my own label called Team Wang.
Yeah.
And we started out with two employees, including myself. I got to take care of like all the contracts and all the costs. Like I'm managing this company myself at first, and now we have like 30 employees, 25, 30 employees. So all this way on this path, the fans knew that I'm capable of producing, doing music, not the public. And now in China, the public recognized. I got recognized. Oh, yo, he's a pretty decent artist. So along this path, I'm just very blessed that they're with me since day one. Through my hard times and highs and lows.
Do you feel validated as an artist when they start recognizing your solo work?
I feel well. First, I feel blessed, and the second is like, finally, I wasn't wrong.
When you say you weren't wrong, were you always telling yourself that you have another story to tell that's bigger than GOT7? That's different than...
I would say what I'm showing as a solo artist, it's within GOT7 and not like outside of GOT7. It's just like you can analyze GOT7 as like 7 different colors because we have 7 members, and I'm just, let's say red. I'm red. It's just when you listen to my songs or listen to see whatever activity that's as a solo artist, Jackson Wang, you get red.
Mm-hmm. By the way, very cool way to think about it and to really break it down, because and I think that's one of the many things that makes a K-pop group very special is that there are very distinct colors, and everybody really shines in every record that they put out because of how distinct and unique each person's color is. It's really, I've never thought of it that way. So how does your creative process change between when you're working on GOT7 stuff and then when you're working
on a lot
on
of stuff? It's just basically I'm just doing everything myself. Like in terms of making the song, making the beat. Of course, I have like
Boy Toy.
Yes, boy. Oh, yeah. Teaming up with the whole Team Wang crew, doing the beat, doing the writing lyrics, writing top line, coming up with like the treatment for music videos, the concept, and the outfit, and just everything. And after we're done with the product, thinking about the marketing and promotion strategy, like everything, I have to take care of it by myself.
So dude, your record's great, and you write records on your own.
Why do I do it? No.
How does it start when you're writing a song, just you?
Yeah.
Are you in the room totally alone? Do you write down ideas and then bring it to somebody? Like, what is the process really like?
I don't treat this like a homework. You know, it's not forced. Yeah. I wouldn't force myself to like, okay, today I'm gonna sit down and write a bunch of songs and lyrics. It just comes naturally sometimes. So like it could be while I'm driving. So yeah, just I get inspired. I wouldn't force myself. I wouldn't force myself and treat this like this whole music thing. It's art at the end of the day. You know, I wouldn't force it.
Did you see it as art from the very beginning of this process?
Yes, art.
Because it's really easy to, when you get caught up in it, to lose sight of the fact that it is art and it's a business, right? Because you've been on the journey for a little bit now, but
right,
it's always been art.
It's always been art. I feel like sometimes when art is too commercial, people are not stupid. They can tell, like it's forced or not, or is it organic? Like I feel like I should just follow my heart, and maybe sometimes it takes me like 30 minutes to write a song, or sometimes it takes me 3 months. I wouldn't force it. If it's I would let it take its time. Yeah.
Is that a, I don't want to say learn, but like I want to talk about Oxygen though. Oxygen, like when you bring the ideas for this record to Boy Toy, how do you guys collaborate? Because he's been a constant in your music from the beginning of your solo project.
He actually debuted. He released his record I think 2 weeks ago, his first ever record.
Oh, wow.
As an artist.
That's cool.
Yeah, his so it's Boy Toy as a producer,
Yeah.
but he's also AKA Gangnam Sonata.
That's
Gangnam is like the best place in Seoul. It's like Beverly Hills in LA. Is it the best place?
Beverly Hills?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, rich people go there.
One of the nicer
okay.
ones.
What's the best place in LA?
Oh,
Best town?
like I'm a West Hollywood guy.
Sure. Whatever. Yes.
You know?
It's just West Hollywood Sonata. You know Sonata the car?
Yeah.
Sonata.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Hyundai Sonata.
So it's Gangnam Sonata.
Yeah.
Like that's his name. Yeah. Congratulations, Boy Toy. Yeah.
That must be pretty cool because this is a guy you've been working with a lot. You obviously trust him, and
A lot. So sometimes I feel like after writing all the treatment or even sometimes who you work with, it's not about how famous that person is in terms of like producer or director. It's not about that. Sometimes you have to, the best way for me is you have to find a director or a producer that really knows what you want to do, that can really execute it the way you want it, and not like a very like fame does not really matter to me.
and it's somebody who understands you,
Right.
and gets to know you. And I mean, you have years working with him. Papillon, that was a record that came out in 2017. One of the lyrics, "Money and fame don't define me." What defines you today?
I feel it's the vision of Team Wang. It's just always be hungry and just do what you love. And if you love something, you will be very naturally dedicated to it and very passionate to it. And you would have this, you will want to be perfect at what you're doing if you really, really love something. That's like the vision to me right now.
Has it been hard keeping that vision or keeping the definition of yourself pure?
I think it's just I'm living every single day doing what I love, and I'm very satisfied. Like I'm very happy and blessed that I can live this life.
It is an awesome life. You have the opportunity to write your story in these incredible records. Like Another, that's written by you, and you collaborated with somebody on that one. There's a few producers on it, right?
Right. Oh, which song?
Another?
Oh yeah. That's actually not my song. It's another artist song, but I'm
you're
just
on
a
it.
feature. Yeah.
I like the visuals on it, the lyric video, and the record is great.
You liked it, and
Yeah.
I'm actually releasing my first ever global album October.
Hold up. So define a global album to me.
It's gonna be on every platform,
Okay. Available everywhere.
available everywhere, and like there are some marketing plans in America too. So yeah.
Sound
And there's
out.
this book of like all the photos of that's related to this album, and the description of every song, what's it about, and everything. Isn't it cool?
I mean, no. I remember getting them. Like I remember getting the an Eminem CD when I was younger, and you open it up and you look through it, and the lyrics are all in there.
Isn't it cool?
It's cool, but I mean, I guess people don't use it as much anymore.
By the way, you have to, as somebody who's totally in charge of what they do in every aspect of it, you have to be aware of trends, and you have to be aware of every facet of your business, really, right?
Right. But my standard is like if I think something is cool, I would do it. Like if I would buy it. Yeah.
But I think this is cool, and please do not let Dan sway the
Okay,
fact
I'm
that
gonna
you're
go buy it.
The art of an
So
actual
we have
CD.
one vote saying no, and we
No.
have one vote saying yes, and
Yes.
Yes.
You guys, yes.
Yes.
Okay,
I'm
yes,
also,
it is.
I'm voting yes too.
Okay. And I'm gonna give you like 10 albums.
Please do.
Just, yeah, I'll force you to listen.
I'll go out and buy it. But so what's so this global release,
Yeah,
is that all new music?
all new music. Yeah, all new music, 8 songs,
Okay.
and yeah, a couple of collaboration. Yeah,
When it's pretty cool to be able to have a diary in the form of an actual physical
exactly.
record.
Yeah.
When you look back at everything right now, and you look at the 25 songs, like I want to, what what part of this is the most special to you? Is it the fact that you get to write your story in music? Is it the fact that you get to design and create these elaborate and incredible freaking cases for people to buy and to treasure, right? Because that's what they become.
I feel like it's to all the fans, they can actually see the growth of my first song released until now. Like that, the reason why I write my own songs and produce all the content is because I could have just used like anybody else. You know, I could just tell like a producer, yo, can you write me this? I could tell a director, can you come up with some concept? Let's just make it dope. I could do this, but it doesn't feel like me. I feel like it's not me. I'm wearing somebody's coat. You get what I mean?
Totally.
It's not Jackson. So that's why I decided, just do everything by myself.
Is it a little wild to think about?
Right.
And I'm just going to say from the outside perspective, people look at K-pop, right? And people will say maybe manufactured. A lot of records that are kind of just handed to artists. What I'm witnessing in front of me is the complete and total opposite of that stereotype.
I feel like, first of all, I don't know about this stereotype, and it's not true. It's just that my group, let's say our group, GOT7, we write our own songs, and we produce everything. Like I would say 90% ourselves, and yeah, I don't get like why is it like manufactured? Why are we talking about this? This why is there this stereotype? I don't get it. Tell me how you guys feel.
I don't have it because I get to know artists like this,
right.
and we've been interviewing K-pop artists for a very long time, and not very long. I mean, I interviewed the Wonder Girls back in 2010.
Oh, we're in the same company. Yeah,
dude. I think a lot of it has to do with how the world sees an idol, right?
Right.
And the idol is like everybody has their own definition of idol, by the way.
Right.
But I think it's maybe the general public's of perfection. Like this idea that perfection doesn't come from one's own thoughts, but they come from a factory almost. Do you get what I'm saying?
Right, I get what you're saying. I think it's because they don't want to get deep down into it. Like you see a lot of K-pop groups releasing a bunch of songs. If you really want to get deep and actually know every artist and their personality and their visions, it's all different.
Yeah, 100%.
It's just because from the outside, it's just a bunch of songs. Yeah, and I don't think it's a good way to judge it like that.
But it goes back to what you're saying about colors.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, in K-pop groups, and more than any group, in my opinion, the colors are super bold. Like you feel the personalities in the records that are out there.
Right.
So, how do you define an idol?
An idol, to me, it's just respecting and loving the fandom and producing just good songs. Like if you're a singer, yeah, just doing what you're doing, but respect the fans. Like get deep down to the communication with them.
Communication is the most important
So
part.
this is the thing that's different. Like I feel like K-pop is very strong because we really communicate with our fans. I'm not saying that the other artists, they don't care, but we really get really deep down into it. We have like fan signs, and we have like a lot of fan events. Just we meet them like we usually meet them a lot. Yeah.
The community is real, and I think it's also expressed through the lyrics too. Like a lot of the lyrics, I mean, there's a diverse. You have a ton of different songs out there, but they're also very clear and very straight to the point. Do you get what I'm saying?
We really love them. Yeah, that's all.
Well, what is your responsibility as an artist?
What kind of responsibility?
I mean, do you feel like you have a responsibility beyond music to connect with people, or is music your main vessel to?
I think it's just being me, just being myself, and the person that I am. And in Chinese, it's like in Chinese it's called 做人. It means being a good person. Yeah, that's the standard. You know what? What was your question again? I forgot.
No, I wanted to know what your responsibility.
Oh,
what you feel like you have a
responsibility.
responsibility as an artist. But I think you really answered the question, right? So
Yeah.
you're a good person. So that it doesn't matter what facet of life, whether it's music or you're yourself. You said that too. So whether it's music or politics or social or funny stuff or TV, you're just going to be yourself no matter what it is.
Yes, just myself. Yeah.
Easier said than done, but you managed to do it because it could be scary.
I'm
to be
still on my
yourself.
way. I'm still on my way. Still working hard, and I go full out. You know, in 1 year I have six months working as a K-pop as GOT7, and I have 6 months working on my solo stuff. So basically, what I mean by that is I have to fit 2 year schedules into 1 year, and that's by doing that you just gotta go nonstop. I didn't have a vacation for almost 3 years. Just had one last week actually.
What'd you do?
The
What'd you
first
do?
ever. Yeah.
What-
What'd you do?
I took all my Team Wang crew to have a vacation in Hainan, like a city in China.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, for like 4 days.
Did you enjoy the time off, or you're like, okay, time to get back to work?
I like it, but this is the thing. Whenever I'm like not working, I feel like I'm very insecure. I feel like I can't breathe. Like everyone's working so hard. What am I doing? Like I can't.
I get it.
Yeah, you do you get that sometimes?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I don't like taking time off.
Yeah, I feel like I gotta be productive. I gotta be efficient. You know, I gotta put everything together. Like, yeah, I always feel like time is if time flies.
Mm-hmm.
I could just be like chilling and not work. In a blink of an eye, just 20 years pass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What is the most fulfilling part of this entire creative process for you?
What kind of creative process?
The whole thing. I mean, from business to creative, the whole music process. What part
Right.
fulfills you the most?
I wouldn't say the outcome matters a lot. So if I put out a record, if it did like if nobody actually liked it, then I would still be okay if I actually worked hard on it. Do you get what I mean?
100%. Yeah.
Right. If the whole team, me and my whole team, we really worked so hard on it, and the outcome is nobody really liked it, and it did really bad, I'll still be okay with it. Like, because we did what we could, and we went full out.
Yeah, you did
The
your
only
best.
the only thing that I cared the most is I didn't go 100%, maybe like 90%. Even though the song blows up, I will still kind of regret. Yeah, I would still kind of feel bad because I didn't go full out. Do you get that feeling?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just want to be. You want to be able to confirm that
I don't-
you gave it 100% your all.
Yes, I don't want to regret.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Where does that come from? Is it you seem like a competitive guy, but also like a guy who motivates himself and pushes himself.
It's a corny thing to say, but I'm saying like life is really too short. I just feel that, and I really want to make history like before I disappear in this world.
What is history to you? What is making history?
I have 5 goals in life, actually. 6 goals in life. The first one is to get into the Billboard.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one is to be like a wax figure in the Wax Figure Museum, Madame Tussauds.
Yeah, just
Didn't you get one of them?
Exactly. So it's checked. Yeah. So yeah. And then one is like, I want to be able to perform in the stadium in China where they held Beijing Olympics 2008, the Bird Nest. I want to be able to perform there. And the last one is just I want my family and the whole Team Wang crew to have like a happy life, like stable life. Yeah. And Team Wang, the label itself, I want maybe in the future I'll retire and I'll be in this company signing new artists, making collaborations with art brands, making collaborations. It's just to do a bunch of crazy stuff. Like that's my life actually till this point, my goals.
That's amazing. You see them, you understand them.
Yes, and also maybe the host of this show, if I can.
Dude,
What is it?
It just kind of hangs out there.
It's not this. It's not the.
Mascot?
It's not the mascot, right?
I mean,
It can be.
Yeah.
what do you think? Should it be?
I don't know what. It's just a doll.
Yeah.
Is it?
We have poop head and then we have half baby, half dinosaur over there.
Oh, it's just random.
Just random things.
Okay.
I call them tchotchkes.
Okay. Who's supposed to be here today?
Nobody.
No one.
Oh no. Okay. Okay.
It's supposed to be. It'll eventually be Dan's desk, like his. He has a little perch.
Dan, I remember this name forever because you said about the album.
I didn't say that.
You said something else. I was just kidding.
I may have said it, but it's not what I meant.
Yeah, I'm just kidding.
But I have a question.
Yeah.
You said you have 6 months you spend on the solo stuff and then 6 months on the got7 stuff.
Yeah. So when they rest, I go to the other side, and then when the China team rest, I go to Korea.
Is it hard doing the solo projects, having full control, than having to go back and join the group where you don't have all of it?
Good side and bad side, I would say. I'll say in got7 because it's not really up to me. It's a discussion with the whole company and all with the other members. We have to decide. So the process is not as short as you think. But whereas in Team Wang, I decide everything. So what goes wrong, I'm responsible for it, right?
It's all you.
Yeah, it's all me.
So where does your love of trap beats come? Because a lot of music is trap beats.
So it's just I like the music. I like the music, and that pretty much sums up everything. I just like it. I love it.
Is that going to be your sound going forward with these new projects coming out?
It's more pop.
Oh, are you going to be singing?
Melodic.
Or?
It's just like rap, sing, rap. Yeah, in the middle.
All different languages?
Mostly English. And I probably have one song that's Chinese.
What is that feeling like? Because even though you're this huge deal, there's still this like glamour that an American artist has, even though you are literally a global superstar. And
No, not yet.
I mean, you're
Getting there.
You're on your way. And I'll say, yeah, of course.
10 years later. When Dan agrees with me.
In that moment. Can we talk about this Fendi
Collaboration?
Oh my God, it's amazing.
Yeah, the collaboration, it's something that Fendi and Team Wang came up with. It came really natural. We were just like eating in Europe one day in the headquarters, and then why don't we just do a collaboration? And then yeah, why not? And then that kind of started the whole thing. And then I came up with this idea because it's the first ever velvet collection from Fendi. They've never done something with velvet yet, and I'm a big velvet fan. And yeah, why not? We do this whole collection in velvet, and it'll be black velvet, and because Team Wang merchandise, it's all in black.
Black is your color.
Yeah, it's my color, and white, black and white, and then the pattern on I want to keep everything simple in terms of like the design.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like if it's too much and too many colors, I don't feel like people are gonna wear it every day.
100%.
Right, people wear it, and then maybe the next day their friends would be like, "You're wearing that again?" So I want to keep it like low key,
Yeah.
like
No
simple,
novelty.
but with good quality,
Mm-hmm.
velvet quality.
Do you remember the first
Right.
time you rubbed your own velvet? Because it's your own velvet, dude. You have your own type of velvet. Think about that.
The first time when I touched velvet,
Yeah, your own velvet.
The collection?
Jackson Wang
Yeah.
capsule
it's
collection
smooth
velvet.
like butter. It's smooth like butter. Yeah, it was crazy, and the pattern on it. I don't know how you call it, but
Are you using that all over print with like all the F's?
it's like a mono. What's it called?
Monochromatic.
But you get it.
Yeah, I know what you're
It's
talking
like
about.
all over the jacket.
Yeah.
But you-
Beautiful.
Right, but you can't see it from a certain distance.
It only looks
But you
flat
got
from
right,
far away.
right.
Mm.
And velvet looks really good under like different
Yeah.
lighting, and so it just went crazy. And I'm very blessed that it got sold out like in seconds.
Literally seconds. And you have your own fanny pack.
Yes.
I've become a fanny pack guy. So
Do you guys like Fendi? Yeah.
I-
Dan, let me ask Stan.
yeah, are you a fan of Fendi?
I like Fendi.
Yeah.
I also like how you described it because I wear all black and white and I'm very low key. I don't like logos, so it sounds like
Right?
something I would wear.
If would you wear a shirt that says like crazy print?
Absolutely not.
Not right.
He would put it inside out and wear it.
Whenever somebody gives me a shirt that has a logo on it, I flip it inside out and wear it all black.
Simple.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you can wear it every day and no one actually notice.
You'd love his collection. It's beautiful.
So when you send me your album, you can send me some of the Fendi products.
I don't
too.
even have it. I only have one piece
Of each one? Of each
of
item?
each one. That's it. Only one piece. I don't even have. And my parents don't even. They don't even have it. They didn't even give me enough piece because it got sold out like pretty fast.
Are we gonna restock?
I think that's what we're talking about. We're thinking about doing the second collection, but I don't want it. The thing is, I told them that I don't want to do clothing anymore. If it's gonna be the second collection with Jackson, like Team Wang and Fendi, it has to be something more crazy. It can't be. I don't want to do like jackets and like clothes anymore.
Well, I have a question about Fendi. What came first, the collaboration or the song, Fendi Man?
Song came first, right? The first song came first, and the song actually came before I signed with Fendi. I'm just a big Fendi fan.
I feel like that's this weird manifestation thing.
Yeah, it's just fate.
Yeah.
It's destiny sometimes. I'm very blessed.
You put it out there.
Yeah.
I just didn't know because I know you had the song, so I was just wondering what came first.
I'm very excited to show you like some of the songs on my album right now.
I want to hear them.
But you're gonna cut it out, right?
Yes.
Are we just gonna have to cut the whole interview out?
Do we have hard dates on these albums?
End of October.
End of
I'm
Oc-
releasing 2 singles. One end of September. It's called Bullet to the Heart. End of October. All the other songs come. in.
album.
Yes, album.
What is the significance of the word right?
It's just like it feels right, no matter what I do, or in the song.
I get it.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. We have a lot of records coming up.
Yes.
And all of them are connected. They tell the entire story from the beginning of your solo journey.
Yes. And actually, I'll just say it. You know what?
Whoa.
The album concept is just 8 different songs, 8 different feelings. It's like 8 different mirrors.
Whoa.
As in like happy, sad, angry?
Yes.
What are the other ones?
Motivated. It's just pain, but pain I break it down. Let's break it down into like 3 different ways. Like pain, there are pain that you enjoy it, but it's still painful. There are pain that it just hurts. And there are like a bunch of different feelings in this album. 8 different feelings. Yeah.
Whoa. Okay, so that's going to be a part of the longer
That's going to be a
piece.
part of the Journey to the West, like
Yes.
full physical album. Dan, you're not ready.
I'm not. I'm excited though.
Yeah.
I am too.
Are you working with RM at all? I see a lot of people want you and RM to work together.
So this let me talk about RM. Him and I go all the way back. When we were all like we were trainees. I was a trainee in this company called JYP. He's this trainee from Big Hit. And then we met in this through a friend. We met through a friend. And then that's when, and he's the same year with me. Year of the dog.
Cool.
Yeah, we talk about that in Asia.
But what
are you the year of the dog?
I'm
Yeah,
gonna
it's
Google
like,
it and see what year I am.
So does that how does that connect you? What commonalities do you share? I mean, outside of the fact that you guys,
I'm
drive.
like, my personality is just I goof off often, and I just I joke around, like, you know, I'm more aggressive, and RM is he's pretty calm, and he's very smart, and he doesn't talk too much, but whatever he say, it just feels right, you know, and it just feels right, and I don't know, he's like the conclusion to me. So when I run into problems, I'll just be like, yo, I'm blah blah blah, like for an hour, and then he'll sum up everything and give me like a good conclusion. You know what you should do? You should do this, and I'm like, RM. I don't call him RM. I call him Namjoon. His Korean name is Namjoon, and I call him like Namjoona. Yeah.
Is it wild to see the success of BTS?
No, first of all, I would say they're really hardworking, and RM is really, really hardworking, and he has a lot of pressure because he's like the leader of the group, and because of his personality, I feel like everything that he does or they do, BTS, it just feels right. Yeah, it's just, I would say they're very talented, and they're very they think ahead, a step ahead, and very good strategy, and like on everything.
It takes a very special person to be a leader of that group.
Yes, it's a lot of pressure for him.
We've covered a lot here, my friend. Jackson Wang.
From China.
I appreciate you deeply, and I thank you for your time and your energy.
Thank you very much.
Hey, beautiful human, thanks for watching our full interview, but I get it. Like, a full interview is a lot. So we got a clips channel. We don't expect you to watch the full thing anymore, so we just gave you the highlights. Please subscribe and notifications and all that stuff. Okay, cool. I love you.